Hello everyone. In this video session, we will talk about Sonnet 75, and in this session, I would like to discuss about some criticism or critical analysis on this poem. So let's begin. Here we will in this slide you will find some of the analysis about poetry, which is as I have discussed in a previous video session, so I am not going to deal with that. Now directly I am jump down on critical appreciation. So what are the interpretation or the critical reading we are doing on that sonnet 75? Let's see. In Sonnet 75 by Edmund Spenser, the speaker tells a brief tale about himself and his mistress debating about mortality one day at the beach. As we know, love is a mortal thing. When one or both the partners depart from this earth, their love will slowly fade from the consciousness of the people. So, at the end, what they want, a particularly poet want to preserve her love. Why Shah Jahan made Taj Mahal? Just because he want to save his love. That's why he create. So at the same way, poet want to save his love, immortalize his love. So what? How he can do that? We know that in poem that by writing it can possible. So through this poem, the speaker is trying to let the reader know of his effort to immortalize his beloved even as a time pass and when they are long gone, their love would still be known throughout the ages. Yeah, like as an I have referred the example of Taj Mahal, the same way that poet want to save his love lifelong. Generation after generation, people should give example of his love. That's why he want to preserve his love. So that was the thing, the aim or initiative behind this poem. The sonnet is written in the pursuit of a woman whom he loves. The poet desired to commemorate the beloved by inscription. He tries talking, writing off the page to the outdoors, lead to a lover's death, about death and time. Here we know that his lover believed that everything will subdue to the power of nature and everyone will die just like everything else on the earth. But the poet believed otherwise. Means there is a two perspective here which we are looking for, like as an lover, the lady lover is looking on that side is a talk, she believe on a death and born and the time she believe that if someone will born that person has to die, or every single thing which is create or narrate in earth should be destroyed, at the end it become a dust. But it's in a point of view about the ladies, the woman's point of view or the perspective. But as an a lover, poet's perspective are different. Why? Just because he never believed in the limitation or in infinity complex, but he says that I can preserve you lifelong. Is it possible? For him, is it possible? But that the lady was not convinced. So means at the end in this poem we will find that poet is trying to convince her that at the end after your death you will alive in people's mind. That the concept he want to put here. And the philosophical point of view is that the time and the death is a natural thing. It is a biometric cycle which is running on. So we have to bow down that at the end we all have to die, so we cannot win this battle. So that is the quite philosophical message is also hidden, that it's not only the uh, love stories or the love making, but also there is a philosophical message which they want to pass. He feels that their love will stay alive forever and she will be famous. You shall live by fame. The poet want immortalize their love through his writing, and it will be known until the heavens. Means that the true way. Like Shakespeare also has done in a sonnet 160, that he write his beloved name in his work, so you will be immortalized, you will live lifelong on people's thoughts. So it is the same concept which is borrowed by Edmund Spencer also, and that same style Shakespeare also writing, and the same narration, even though death might separate them for the time being. But the poet strongly reaffirmed that they will be together again after that, because he believed in life after that, and that the love he had for his wife could never tear them apart. See the friends, the difference here. Here, if you see in this stanza, the woman, the word is used as the woman whom he loves. But now see, here the statement is changing in the last line. What he says, the love of the love he had for his wife could never tear them apart. Means now they get married. So now the situation are changing. What poet says, or that poet love is increasing. So that's why he believe in a after death life, and he says that death cannot break us. After death we will one more time together in heaven. So that was the imagination of poet, that after death we will still together. So, conclusion. Overall, Sonnet 75 is in a poem about a man promising eternal love to his beloved one. He achieves his love's realistic worries about the loss of love due to the death, which enchanting words, his elaborate and detailed use of language creates a rhyme and depends the meaning as it goes along with the tone of the verse. Thus, as the poet had anticipated, as long as the people read and recite this poem, it will be last eternal as a beautiful sonnet. So means generation after generation, people will read this poem, and they will memorize that Spencer's love, and they will remember Elizabeth Boyle. So that is the way they will alive with us. So that was the initiative or the motive behind that to write this poem. I hope so you guys understand this small analysis of this poem. Thank you for listening.